So, I had a lot of fun today. Are we officially dating now? And before we can consider us as dating, I have a few questions. Okay. Okay. Moment. Okay. Let's see here. Right. Do you like dogs? Yes, I love them. Yes. Oh, you do? That's great. Let's see. Would you feel shame in going out and buying me feminine products? Like pads or something? No, of course not. Oh, really? That's nice. That's very nice. Let's see. Here, this one. How would you write the letter R? Like this? Oh no. Yeah, you can go. This is not gonna work. What the? Wait, why? What? My twin sister got her very first boyfriend ever, which I am super proud of her, and she's really happy. I haven't had to threaten him just yet. Anyways, good morning, midday, evening, or middle of the night to you peeps. My name is Naomi, and welcome to my opinion pieces. Today, we're talking about dating this day and age, and with this day and age, I mean as an 18-year-old, fresh out of high school, now alone at college, away from all of my friends. And in that sentence, difficulty number 1 has already presented itself. I am 18 years old, I am 18 years old, and experiencing pressure to be in a relationship. Especially now that my sister has one, every one of my siblings has had a relationship, and I'm kind of the last one. I get that girls used to be married off at 13, but calm down. We don't live in that age anymore. Give me some time, Grandma. There is obviously no problem in already having a relationship at a young age. Some people also get into one younger. I know some people. But there is also absolutely no problem in not having a relationship until you're older. But for some reason, in this society, being 20 and not yet having a relationship, past or current, gets seen as weird, like there's something wrong with you or something. And, I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with me, obviously. There are so many reasons to not be in a relationship. It can take time to meet someone, or things can happen, like maybe you're just not ready for it, or struggle with mental health, or whatever. For me personally, I struggled a lot with my own identity and happiness, so having a relationship just wasn't a good idea, and I'm not sure I would even be ready for one right now. Sure, I want someone, but I also want to be able to take care of that someone, and I've only just learned how to take care of myself, so, it just wouldn't have been healthy to be in a relationship. That, and I've never met someone who I would want someone with. I often feel very estranged from age mates, especially with boys. Not to hate on them, just yet. It is a known thing that girls mature a lot faster than boys do, and on top of that, I've always been told that I'm mature for my age, so I've got the maturity of a girl, and then a little bit extra on top. So finding someone on the same level is important to me, but quite rare in my surroundings. And when it came to girls, I only started questioning my sexuality around 17, so I only had about half a year in high school to experiment before I got pulled out of that environment completely. That, and just like how you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, when you're 16, 15, it's also hard to know what you really want in a relationship at that age. And while it's okay to try something, I don't think young people should be pressured into it that much, because part of finding a partner is also finding yourself, and with our shortest attention spans and brain rot, well, that's bound to be hard. Number 2, place to meet. When I ask a couple how they met, the answer is almost always, oh, we met at a party. That's pretty difficult when you don't like parties. And I don't like parties. I tried it, don't like it. It's too loud, too late, too many people, and just no. That, and I don't drink. I think it's poison. Alcohol is usually a helper in talking to people, but yeah, I don't got that. I do have drugs. I also just have other things to do, like going to school, and weekends are also a no-go because I spend my time teaching 50 and up how to properly walk a dog, and I'm not into old people. An alternative to going out are dating apps, but between stalkers, catfishing, framing, and AI, I just don't really trust it, no thank you. So I'm left with finding people at the places I do come regularly, so my house... No. Dog training, my hobby, which I've touched on, no old people please, and school. The latter probably being the most viable, although there's a danger in dating within your class. I've met them, obviously, yes, I go to class mum. A lot of nice people, but no one I'm truly interested in. Not to say never though. And like I've touched on, especially in high school, I noticed there was a very big difference between, in maturity between myself and possible partners, which is a little bit less already now in college, but still. One more, I guess, is via friends. But like I said, I don't really see my friends often, so that's one. But also, let's just say our types do not really match. Like, they don't really quite know what I want, which, no problem, obviously. It doesn't mean we'll never argue over a boy, though. And not a girl either, because I'm the only gay one. The world has never been more connected, and yet meeting someone is harder than ever. Is it because of societal relationship standards? Maybe, probably, definitely, yeah. Is it how easy it is to be hated on? Also, yes, but that might also just be my social anxiety talking. That brings us to the third and probably last, I don't really know yet. Society, bruh! We kind of touched on this in the first one, but it's not only the disgust against being 18 plus and not having a first relationship yet. There are standards in this world. First of which, beauty standards. We are constantly surrounded by the perfect looking, photoshopped people, and without realizing that can become something we look for in a partner. And while it's okay to not be into someone based off on how they look, you do have to realize that you don't need to look for someone that society deems perfect. You need to look for someone that you find perfect. I am cringing at myself. There are also relationship standards, like pretty needs to be with pretty, thin with thin, obese with obese. Obese in the medical use of the term, to be clear. And as much as I hate that this is still a standard, boy and girl, or man and woman, excuse me. You see these standards far less in LGBTQ plus relationships because of how LGBTQ plus pushes towards not having standards and stereotypes. It's literally what the movement is about, so you don't really see it as much. Although there are still, of course, stereotypes for how a gay man looks or a lesbian woman looks. Within the community itself, it's pretty much non-existent. I'm going to test this out on you right now. Okay, the relationship standard thing? Just listen to what I say. Picture a male and female relationship. Just boy and man. Boy and man? No, that was wrong. Boy and woman. No, that's also wrong. Man and woman. Man and woman relationship. Right, any relation. Doesn't need to be existing. It can be just people you make up in your head right now, or the people already living there. Just make it up. Okay. Now let me take a guess. Oh, I feel like a magician. The man is taller than the woman. I was right, wasn't I? Let me know in the comments if I was right. And if not, well then you're doing something wrong, because I'm always right. When someone asks me what my type is in a male, I will also usually say taller than me. And when I ask my friends, they say the same thing. Now, I've thought about it, and there's a good chance that that's my type just because of how society pictures a relationship. It's what I've been exposed to growing up, watching series and romantic movies. Now, fairly, it could be biology for a part. It probably was, years ago. Wanting to reproduce with the biggest and strongest male for good chances of survival. But, I mean, we haven't lived in a fight to survive world for literal centuries. And that and reproduction is no longer the main goal for dating for a lot of people. So I kind of doubt it. But it can have an influence, though. It definitely. Again, it's not bad to have a type or a bar of dating, but I think it's good to think about which you really care about. Like, for example, I need my partner to like dogs because, I kind of come with one. Just make sure your lists are realistic, though. Not like those people on TikTok from like 2 years ago. That's not great.
Huh?
I guess moral of the story, don't worry about it too much. I've now spent my time thinking about it and writing a video around it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have a relationship, and you definitely don't need to have one that falls within societal norms. Just like how a watched pot doesn't boil, trying to control romance only pushes you further away from it. As long as you're happy, not hurting anyone, and watching my videos, all is good. So let me know your experience with relationships in the comments. We can bash on them together. Or, you can tell a cute story too. I guess that's fine. And if not, I will see you around.